My goodness, y'all. I was crying today. Oh, Davi Agenda here from at We Light Beans and at figure.8.energy on Instagram. And yeah, I was crying. I was crying with a smile on my face because so many reasons. One is I'm so grateful. I am so grateful to be existing in the way that we're existing today, and feeling so in my purpose and in my power, and seeing more and more beauty just continue to blossom, and in the road to open up. And life's been challenging. Life has been challenging in so many different phases, and I remember there was a moment this rising where I was just like so proud. I was so proud of my child self, the self that shows up in all of these situations that we've had to go through in our life, and in my life, I should say. I'm so proud of her because she is so strong. She's so resilient, and she kept going. She kept going when things got really, really dark, when things just kept happening, and being very circumstantial, and I see the beauty in how she would always strive for harmony, and put parts of herself aside to try to ensure harmony within environments and situations, and how much drive she had, and all of those moments where she showed up really strong for the people that she loved and cared about, and would cry at the end of the day, would process her own shit at the end of the day, because she loved everybody so much, and she just wanted to show up as the best that she could for them and not be a burden on anybody else, because she could feel what everybody was going through. She knew why people acted in the way that they acted, and she just wanted to show up and be a blessing, and not cause any extra things. And then those moments where she stood strong in her power, and she learned boundaries, and she learned that she deserved to be treated with respect too, and she deserved to be able to shine in her authentic energy and her essence, and be able to be who she was, because she's constantly showing up for other people, helping them through all these different things, and catering towards them, and feeling like she could only truly be herself behind closed doors, in the shadows, where nobody could be around to judge her, because she felt like the people that were around her, that she was giving so much love to, didn't accept her for the other aspects of her being that weren't just giving and giving and giving and catering to them. It's like the part that wanted to shine as well. And so I was, I was just being so grateful for that aspect of me, that self, and saying like I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her because she led me here to this day, and I know that there are many of you who have also had challenges in your life, and guess what? Here you are now. I'm getting excited. I'm like, here you are now, surviving, thriving, being. And you got through all of that stuff. You got through so much stuff. And now's the time to really live. Like, you've been through enough. And I just see the result of all the hard work that past self has put into, and leading me to now, where I'm just like, oh my goodness, I am me, and I love being me, and I'm also I am shining in my authenticity, right? It's like I'm wearing ears and putting it on the internet. You know? Like, I don't care. I this is fun. You know, this is fun for me, and I look at myself and I'm just like, yeah, that's me. That's me. Like, I feel the Fae inside. And you know, my roots are Cambodian, Chinese, German, and Irish, so I feel like the ears are very much like that Irish aspect of me, like the more like Fae mystical elements. And I've had, before I realized why I was so drawn to the Fae, was an instance where I was traveling, right? Dimensionally traveling, and I was naive with my energy. I was playing in this realm with my energy, and I lifted the energy from my core and I put it right above my head, and I allowed myself to be vulnerable. And in that moment, I was like snatched up and brought into this other realm where there is this. I was like in a cage, but it wasn't a cage that was physical. It was like energetic, and there was this tiny little being just like running circles and circles and circles around it, and it was just like terrifying. Oh no, my human is showing. Hold on. I'm half, y'all. I'm half. And a fairy saved me. Like, it looked like this little zip of light just like came down and like whisked me up out of it, and brought me over to, they were delivering me somewhere else, but before they delivered me there, they showed me something, and it was, I should preface this by, if y'all don't know very much about fairies, they are very childlike and mischievous, right? So to send a fairy to do this work is great because they aren't afraid of anything. Like, they're very smart, if anything, and playful, and so they were just like, oh, come on, and they like showed me how to like shrink myself down to their size, and like I'm like intrigued and like feeling this like playful energy, and then I look at what they're showing me, and they're showing me a portal, right? And there's like cloaked beings around the portal, and there's like these souls coming up out of the portal, and then they're stealing souls as it's coming out. It's like they created, or not created, yeah, it seemed like they created some sort of fracture. And they're stealing souls. And so like I remember just like, what, like, that's not what I expected, and then like whisked off and bring me to the other place where I could consult the higher up beings that enlisted the Fae to come rescue me. And why was I telling all y'all that? I don't know, I just have a close resonance with them, and so like here I am. This is my story. Some of y'all might think, well, she's a little crazy, and I'm just like, sure, fine, whatever. Think that I'm crazy, but the perspective that I have, the things that I've seen and experienced have shifted me to be the being that I am today, and I love how I'm showing up. You know, there's not a day I go by, a moment I go by where I'm just like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, you know, because I'm living with the intention to be a blessing, with the intention to raise frequencies, and even the things that I've gone through in the past and the way my selves have shown up. It's like I'm grateful for all of those ways I've shown up in the past, and I'm happy to be here right now, and I'm seeing the results of all of that work, of of pushing through, and I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. The video I was talking about, and the video yesterday I was talking about how, you know, outside opinions and noise, right, can give you these things, these words, these ideas that you can embody as energy and like actually create. And I think of all the things that have been said to me and how I was very determined to be like, no, like, not me. No, that is not happening. Like, I refuse. And how it's led me to some like really beautiful things. Like, I've strived and I've done some like pretty incredible things that I'm saying is incredible. Like, I am like looking back at myself and I'm just like, yeah, Davi, like, you did a great job. I'm so proud of you. I know what you went through. I know. And you did it, you know? And so I'm sitting in this spot here today and reflecting on all of it too, and how I'm showing up now, and how the universe is just shifting around me and bringing me showing me the things that I have been putting into my energetic vortex for a while, you know, and experiencing that, and also remembering the things that people have said to me that would counteract the things that are actually happening today, and how I refuse to listen to them. And now, like, I'm living like the reality that I wanted, you know, because there's free will, right? There's free will. So it's like somebody can say something, but like, I still get to choose. Like, this is my reality, you know? Nobody else gets to dictate that unless I give consent to it. And I did not consent to it. I was just like, whoa, that is messed up. Absolutely not. Right? And some of y'all might know what I'm referring to, because I talked about it in some prior videos. But it's just like, stand firm and what you want to see. Like, you want to see flowers somewhere? Envision the flowers, and then go out and be and look for them, because they're there. They're there. And maybe they'll find you, you know? So, I have all of these decks that Ren is so nicely putting his energy into, right? Ren. Oh, leader of peacefulness. This is really cute. Putting his hands on the decks. Oh, leader of peacefulness. Can we have a tarot, please? This is one of the very simple, everyday tarots. A message for the collective, yeah? Here, Mama's gonna shuffle, and then you can pick which one it is, okay? If I can shuffle while you're wiggling. Okay. Look how excited he is. He's putting so much energy into it. Okay. What are you doing? Stop it. Chill. Okay. Oh, he's getting antsy. Okay, let's pull some. It's a little nippy out, so like my hands are dry and these cards are sticking, but Ren, can you please choose a card for the collective? Ren, card please. He's like, oh, there's a bit of flowing leaf there, ever so gracefully flowing in the wind, with a gentle beam of sunlight, cascading and showing its brightness. Okay, I'm done narrating. Pick a card? Pick a card. Which one do you want? You know, they're so young, you know. They need a little grace. Okay, one fell down, so we'll use that one. And can you choose one of these? Okay, actually, he's pretty good. He's using his tools that he has We just kicked 2 on the ground. I picked them up. We have an Ace of Swords reversed and a Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. You have a new idea, but you are not willing to share it just yet. You are seeking clarity on how to express and manifest this idea. Is that so? Is this speaking about me or with y'all? Because I have lots of ideas that I have not spoken on yet because, you know, I'm trying, I am being very intentional about how I'm bringing things to the collective now. I'm navigating it in a way where I am being more intentional about how the reactions will be. So, secrets. I got secrets. And maybe y'all do too. Maybe there's something that is coming into your vortex and you're just about to release it, but it needs a little bit more time for you to marinate on it, and that's perfectly fine. You know, allow your past self to show up and help you navigate it too, because that's like a big thing. It's like the reason why I'm being hesitant on releasing certain information is because I've seen how things have happened in the past, and I'm trying to, my intention is to navigate going forward in a way that is conscious of what the potential reactions might be. So, you know, just navigating things with grace. So absolutely do that. Take your past lives into account when it comes to these things. Okay, I know the book is so cute, it's so tiny. But let's get the Knight out of here. You know, one day I'll use this deck enough to be able to just like spit things out, but right now it's kind of fun reading of a tiny book, right? Okay, you are hardworking and conscientious, sticking to the routines that have worked for you in the past. You put one foot in front of the other and get the work done. You are a natural planner and implementer. Well, that's not the truth. I think about how many things are going on right now. How many things that I've done today, how many things are in the motions, and I feel the remembrance of, right? I remember operating in this energy, but from a masculine standpoint, isn't that interesting? But now I'm doing it in my feminine, and so it feels like I'm navigating with so much more grace and ease. It's because, yeah, we have masculine and feminine within us, and then there's that inherent more dominant aspect of us too. And if we allow ourselves to embrace that, you'll see that the way you flow is just with more energetic coherence. Like it's absolutely incredible, and it feels easy. It feels natural. You know, it's just flowing. You're just allowing things to happen. All right, Pachamama. Shout out to Fanny for these cards. I don't even know if she watches these videos, but maybe one day she will, and she realizes how much I love these cards. I love this Mandala Oracle deck so much. So much. There's so much beautiful energy in this. Okay, see, he has his method of choosing which card. So let me pick up that one. It's like, Mom, you're talking too much. Let me just go ahead and get to the chase. Cut to the chase. Which energetic center are you pulling from whenever you Om? Can you visualize that? Like, see where that's coming from? When I just did that one, that was from my like sacral place. I guess that's the energy that I'm in right now. Yeah, lots of creative flows, lots of collaborations, lots of things on the horizon that I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about. I'm excited about now. I'm excited about the future. I'm grateful for the past. But yeah, I was just mentioning the Om thing because that will tell you a lot about the energy that you are experiencing right now. And then if you tap into the different chakras in Om, you can, open up, activate, radiate those even more. So, really work with your energy centers. But the booklet says, this card is a window towards a place of unconditional peace and wisdom, where you are conscious that every experience has a meaning for your evolution. Absolutely, right? What are we talking about? We're talking about our past selves and how showing up for yourself continues to put you on this pathway of evolution, right? Like, you probably don't suspect it just yet, but once you have the whole picture of your life in front of you, you will know that every adventure was worth living. When you have a doubt, repeat this powerful and very simple mantra. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is going to be all right. Channeling is the awareness that we continuously receive messages and energy from universal consciousness through our experiences in body. Open your eyes truly and pay attention to the signs. Let the let the shaman within awaken and guide you through the art of life. So, when I was mentioning how our past selves, right? Like, I love you past self so much for all of the stuff that you've gone through. I see you, and you led me to this moment, and I am grateful to be existing in this. I have the wisdom from all these experiences. It's like everything that happens did happen for a reason. The people that come into your life, that go into your life, the interactions that you have with people, the different environments and situations that you're in, whether you find yourself in them happenstancely, or you're born into them, or you, whatever happens, even if it's like crazy things that seem awful, there is a part of you that evolved from that situation. You became so much stronger and wiser. And look, here you are, you beautiful, shining being in your power, knowing who you are, because how you reacted in those situations, it built you, and what's really cool is when you do the work on yourself, right, and these experiences that you're going through and all of this, those are your codes, and if you have children, you're passing those codes on to your children. So, see every moment as an opportunity to evolve, to become the greatest version of yourself, because it's impacting so much more than just you. It has that ripple effect on the beings around you, even if you don't want children, right? You just showing up, higher vibing, and not letting the past circumstances get you down and in your doom and gloom, and you just see it's like, this is happening for a reason. I trust it. And in the future, you can look back and you be like, yeah, I rocked that situation, or like, it was really challenging and I felt like I died a million deaths, but now I'm reborn again, Oh, am I projecting a little bit? Okay. Insight. Life is full of little ups and downs. The lows teach us. I can't read when you're doing this. Okay. The lows teach us the highs, and the highs teach us the lows. See all situations as part of the whole. You will find peace soon. I know, affirmation. I know that every problem has a solution built into it. Today, I am open and willing to hear that which is necessary for me to grow past all my diversities. I give many thanks for this healing. Screenshot that, y'all. Oh, if you can. Okay. You can go back and pause it. I get really excited when I'm allowing this divine energy to flow through me, and I'm just speaking the words that are the words that are coming out. I'm speaking the words that are coming through, and then I'm pulling these cards, and they're in alignment with what I'm saying. It's just like, what other proof do you need that the divine is there and working through us? Like, I have the intention of sitting here and sharing with y'all the things that I'm going through as a reflection, and then just saying the things that are coming to me, and then I'm pulling all these different cards that are affirming everything I'm saying. It's like, You see me shuffling these decks, right? You see Ren pulling these cards. Oh, okay. I'm feeling very airy and fiery right now, which is great. Because Ren hasn't been taking his naps. So I don't get naps. I haven't been getting my naps. And it's been great. You know, I haven't been needing them. And I've talked to y'all about this before. Like what I've learned, one of the things I've learned in my past, you know, I was sick for most of my life. I can say that at 32, I was sick for most of my life. And I figured it out, you know. I figured out the things that were making me sick, were keeping me in that. And now I'm able to share with other people when people are telling me things that are going on with them. It's like, oh, I can help you with that. If you're willing. If you're willing. Because it's not as easy as a pill. It's not as simple as cutting something out of you. It takes a lot of work and dedication and devotion to yourself. And I think about, you know, what it felt like to be so sick all the time, to have like a really drained life force, to be physically trapped in ailments and just dragging on and wondering about existence, you know, being at those dramatic lows and then experiencing the contrary, right? The dramatic polar opposite of that. I don't want to go back to that. I'm grateful for it because it allowed me to see a lot of things. Like when you're sitting with illness, you reflect internally so much. There's so much shadow work that you're doing. There's so many battles that you're going through too because, you know, your vessel is at a lower frequency. And so you're more susceptible to other entities who are trying to come in and keep you in that. And I will say that through all of trials and tribulations and struggles and pain and near-death experiences, I'm grateful for all of them. Because I'm happy to be who I am today. I thoroughly love how I show up and how I contribute, how I be. Like, I'm proud of myself. And I want you to be proud of yourself too. You know, live your life with intention. Don't look at your surroundings and be like, oh, this is my life. Look at your insides and be like, what is the life I want to create? What is the energy I want to emanate? Because I know where I've been. And I get to choose where I go. Okay. On that note, bye y'all. Let's activate this comment section, you know? I'd really like to have an engaged community of folks who feel like this is a safe space to share, to be seen, to feel, to be connected. You don't listen to me, listen to him. What he said.